Hi guys, this is Liz with 143 Handmade, and today's Mass Make Monday is these book page pockets. I am sure that somebody has come up with this before, but this is just one of those things that I make a lot of to stick into my journals, and so I thought I would just make some with you guys. Super simple fold. You just fold it in half, and then you fold each of your halves down some, you know, and however much you want to fold it down is you know, totally your call. There is no right or wrong here. That's one of the cool things about junk journaling and about this type of mass make, is that you can't do it wrong. You know, if you end up with a pocket in the end, then you did it right. So I've got some glue spooting out, so I'm going to go ahead and get that off the side. And then I just glue down the flappies like that. There we go, and glue it closed. And sometimes I won't glue these, sometimes I will sew them, but until I can get my sewing machine in front of the camera, I'm going to continue to do my Mass Make Mondays without a sewing machine. So you just take a book page, again, fold it in half, and you know, they work either direction, you know, so if you want to have it on a left page or on a right page, it's totally your call to make. Let's see, I'm going to do this one this way, so that way there's a lot of white space on the front. I'm going to open it up and fold the first one. I tend to fold it pretty much as far as I can, but not all the way to the crease. You know, I like to leave like a line of text there. And then I close it again, and then I fold the second one over. And a lot of times I don't match the angles, I don't get it straight. That makes no difference to me. I kind of like it when it's wonky. You know, when it's just a little off kilter. It just fits my style a little bit better. Because I don't really measure things all that much and get things in straight lines. Drives my husband nuts. He's very, when we do something together, when we're building and whatnot, he's very precise and wants to measure everything down to like the last 1/4 inch. And I'm just like, bang them together, it'll work. So, there we go. Here's another one. And so, let's see. So this is going to go up the Monday after Thanksgiving, but I'm actually filming this before Thanksgiving because I think this is going to go out the Monday after. No, this is going to go out the Monday before Thanksgiving. That's right. That's how that's going to work. So, but yeah, this weekend I'm going to be super busy cleaning and making pies and all kinds of goodies. I might make some fudge. I don't know. I never know what all I'm going to make until I dive into the kitchen. I don't really plan stuff out all that well. We have some traditional things, but the other goodies that I make are just whatever I have time for, whatever sounds good to me at the time, would I have the stuff in the kitchen to make. All those things come into play. So, yep, we'll just glue right along the bottom here and up the short side to make our double pocket. You know, most of these Mass Make Mondays I've been at least inspired by somebody else, you know, but I can't always remember who did it, you know, where I saw it first. And this is one of those. I know I've seen it done, but I'm not sure, you know, by whom. And I was thinking about starting to do like a Try It Tuesday or something like that, where I just pick a random thing off of Pinterest that I like and give it a go. No instructions per se, just a picture for inspiration. I don't know. we'll see. That's probably something that'll wait until after the first of the year, you know, get through the holidays. First holiday season, I'm trying to do all my holiday stuff and continue to, you know, be on YouTube, run my business. And so don't want to bite off too much too quick, but I'll definitely be expanding after the first of the year. Doing more. I hope to get to the point where I'm pre-recording quite a bit, a couple weeks in advance, and so that way, you know, when I get a cold, because it's not in a matter of if, it's when. I get terrible colds. I have really bad allergies, and so I get sinus infections and colds pretty easily. And so, you know, I want to start getting, next year, that's my goal, is to get figured out to where I have several weeks in advance already filmed to account for sick days, you know. So, but if there's anything you would like to see on a Mask Make Monday, I would love to hear about it. Leave me a comment. Send a link from Pinterest, even if it's not a Mask Make Monday, but it's something that you'd like to see somebody else try, maybe before you do. You know, feel free to send that link below, or share it on Pinterest, or all those things. I try and leave all my links below. When my videos first go up, right now I'm not real organized, and so I don't always have it have all my links in every video as they go up, but I am trying to get better about that. So let's see, there we go. And this one's just out of a little bit of a different oriented page, just to show you can totally make it out of any size book page you want. But it does work. I mean, you could use scrapbook paper too, I guess, but you'd need, just make sure it's a rectangle. This doesn't really work with the square. It's running off my desk. There we go. So, but yeah, I cook a quite extensive meal every year for the holidays, even though we're going to my brother's house this year for the day of. I'm still cooking the whole Thanksgiving meal the Saturday after, because, you know, one of the reasons why I look forward to Thanksgiving every year is because I do a lot of cooking in one day, but then I don't have to cook again for like a week, because we have this whole like schedule of leftovers that we eat. And I make soup. I actually start the soup the day that I cook the turkey. I just immediately start the soup in the pan, so we don't even have to clean up the pan that night. So we don't have a dishwasher, and so we try and minimize dishes when we can. And by making the soup right away, you know, the pan doesn't have to be washed for however long I let the soup stew, because sometimes I'll let the soup just kind of create a broth the next day, and then I'll cook the soup the following day, so the roaster's actually on for like 3 days, you know, because I cook my turkey in an electric roaster instead of in my oven. I just find that works a lot easier for us because of all the sides that we do. It just, that way we get, oh, that's funny, I was doing it like every other, not even meaning to. But yeah, that way we don't get super flustered the day, you know, when we're doing all the cooking, because that way the oven's just free for cooking all the sides. My daughter's in the shower. That was an interesting crash, if y'all heard it. No ouch came, so I'm guessing she's fine. And it was just stuff You know how it is when you're in the shower. Things sound so bad that just aren't. But we're getting things situated. My youngest son is helping me get things situated in the very back bedroom, so that way I can start recording in there and have a little bit more sound control. Let's put it that way, sound control, because we have, you know, a lot of dogs, and even the cats make noise. You know, people think of cats as being so quiet. Let me tell you, when a couple of cats get to running through the house and one of them has a bell on their collar, it is not quiet. So, but yeah, so if you use ones that have a lot of white space on them, then you have a lot of decoration room. The wording does end up on its side, no matter how you do it with this method. That really doesn't bother me. This page was oriented the other way, that's why the writing's right side up. And this one is all like warpled because I use just plain white glue as opposed to using the Fabrifix. So just that's a way to add some grunge. If you like that really like crinkly, grungy look, the white glue is probably the better way to go. It just gives you a lot of texture with no effort. And so, and you could totally go back and like, you know, cover that up with stuff or add stickers, book page, you know, whatever. I tend to just use them as they are. These stenciled pages are ones that I just have taken a text block like this into my room, you know, when I'm watching TV, and I'll just take my stencil and just plop it down on top and just stencil while I'm watching TV, and just turn the page and stencil some more. So that way the pages, it kind of pushes the text back a little bit. You know, you see it as more of just an decorative element instead of, you know, you may be trying to read those words. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out my Etsy store if you're interested in purchasing a journal. I have several for sale right now. Also, don't forget to enter my 100 subscriber giveaway if you are interested in getting a free journal. So thank you so much.